In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to make this smooth blur transition in DaVinci Resolve. So here in DaVinci, I have two speed ramp clips that I'm going to do this effect on. So the first thing you want to do is go to your effects and search up adjustment clip. Drag that on. We're going to make that 12 frames. Now open this adjustment clip in the Fusion page. Now that we're in Fusion, hit Shift Space and type in Variblur. Now go over to the method, set it to defocus, set the quality to 10, and set the blur channel to alpha. Now go to your very first frame, hit this little diamond icon right here, and set it to 6.49. And we're going to set the blur limit all the way to 2. Go all the way to your final frame now, select the diamond again, and drag it all the way down to 0. So as you can see, we have this blur effect right here, but we can make it a lot smoother. So click this spline button right here to open your spline editor, and click this zoom to fit button. Now make sure you click in this area and hit Control A or Command A if you're on Mac, and S. I'll copy my graph to be something like this, but definitely experiment too. So if you look, we have this clean blur. And if we go back to the edit page, we have this blur effect that looks really nice, but we're going to make it look even better. So go ahead and grab another adjustment clip, and this time make it 7 frames long and put it right at the end of the first clip. Go ahead and open this one in Fusion. Now same thing, Variblur, defocus, 10, alpha, except on the first frame of this one, we're going to set it to 0. Set the blur limit back to 2 and hit the keyframe button once again. Now go all the way to the end at 6, hit the diamond again, and set this to 6.49. Zoom to fit, Control A, S. So we're going to make the graph a little bit different this time. So copy it so it is similar to this. Now if we play this back, you can see we have this clean blur transition. And if you want to duplicate this, all you have to do is hold Alt or Option on Mac, left click, and then we can even bring this to the beginning of this frame. That's how you make that exact blur transition. You can also save these as presets in your Power Bins folder. So what I really like about this effect is that it's clean. Like, it almost doesn't seem like there's any effects on the video at all. And sometimes you want that. And if you combine it with a flash, it looks really clean too. So we'll try that. So as you can see here, I have a 6 frame flash. So if we add the blur to it, it's going to make it a little bit smoother. I don't really know how to describe it. It just makes the flash look really good. You can really experiment with this effect. I actually made a 12 frame blur pre as well. So that's 12 frames long going into it instead of 6. And it just allows for that longer, smoother blur transition. As you can see, I also added a zoom as well as a shake. And I feel like the blur just really adds something extra to it. So I'll do it without the blur now. And it's decent. Now if you see this zoom out right here, it's okay. But if I add the blur to it, you can see it has that like fake motion blur look. And same with the flash here. It just makes it a lot smoother. And all these effects actually come from my music video transition pack. If you wanted these and you didn't want to spend the time making them, I have all of these blurs in there. I have some flashes, shakes, and zooms. So if you're interested at all, the link is in the description below. I also have a few other videos going over how to make this flash as well as the shake. So go head over to those videos if you want to learn how to make those. If you like this tutorial, be sure to subscribe. I have a lot more DaVinci videos on the way.